Hi everybody, welcome to Shell Start Stitches. This is going to be a super speedy video because I haven't got much to show you because I'm working on Advent and some Christmas presents. But on Sunday, last Sunday, I started my Knitty Critters Christmas gnome gonk kit. I think some of you, if you've watched my previous videos, you will have seen those in one of my hauls, because I ordered it at Alipally and it was posted to me separately. So I sat and made my gonk. Started Sunday night, finished Tuesday night, which was good, just in time for the 1st of December because my Advent crochet along started on the 1st. So I will show you my gonk that I have made. He's super heavy. Here he is. I'll fit him all in. Here he is, my gonk. So yeah, this was a Knitty Critters kit, it's called. And they don't just do Christmas, they have a Christmas range, but they also have non-Christmas items. And it's a chunky yarn, like a chunky chenille type. I don't know the make of it. It's similar, I would say, to James C. Brett Flutterby. But it's a specific make, I think, to these kits, or their own make. So he's got his red hat with a little tassel on, his little nose, his beard, and then underneath his body and his little feet here and his little arms. But he worked up quite quickly, as you can probably tell. If I started Sunday night and finished Tuesday night, and I work full time Monday to Friday, so I only get evenings. Pattern was really easy to follow. The only problem I had was when it's told me to do the feet, it told me the wrong colour. So it told me to do them it did yarn A, B and C, and it told me to do it, which basically ended up I did it in white. And then you crochet them into the body, which I did, and then I realised from the picture of the pattern my feet should be red. And some people would leave it, it wouldn't bother them, but because he's got his white beard coming down onto white feet, they would have been a bit lost. So I had to bodge it slightly. So because I'd already sort of crocheted up to like here, I carefully was able to snip the top layer of the white feet, crochet the red ones, and I don't know how I managed it, but I've managed to sort of crochet them in so you can't tell. So had I not told you, you wouldn't have known. But yeah, so it told me the wrong colour, so I've crossed that out on my pattern now for future in case I want to make this again. That it should be the contrasting colour, so at least his feet show up, and his little, he has got little thumbs, if you can kind of see there, little, it's like a popcorny stitch type thing there to make a little thumb. The feet and the arms aren't stuffed, they're just left as they are. His nose is a non-chunky, so I think that's just like a normal DK in flesh. And yeah, so his hat is stuffed. He has got stuffing in here to keep his hat upright. Tried not to overstuff it so you can see it through, but I just wanted it strong enough so that it stuck up. And what I have done is, this is because he's a bit heavy on my wrists, I have weighted him down in the bottom because I wanted him as a doorstop, if you can hear. You can kind of hear that. We'll hold him like this now because he's hurting my wrist. So I've weighted him down so that, yeah, so he's heavy enough to be a doorstop. All I used was, I live opposite a range, and I went over there because I was trying to find something. I was like, oh, maybe they'd have something in the florist section or the balloons, like, you know, the weights for balloons. Couldn't find anything. So I ended up in the pet section, in the fish tank area. So I managed to get a pack of stones. They're not really teeny tiny stones. They're probably about this sort of size. Probably about 2p size. I think it was a 2 kilo bag of stones for $3.99, and I've used half the bag. So all I did was I used like a swing bin liner bin bag, filled it with the stones, tied a knot in it and popped it in, made sure I put some stuffing on the bottom and the stuffing sort of around the edge, and popped it in the centre. So we shouldn't have any leakage of stones, but if we were to, they're big, so they're not going to come out of the crochet holes or anything. So that's kept him nice and weighted down. And as I say, I only used half the bag, so the other half is going to my mum because I've sent her in the post she doesn't live that far from me, but I've got it delivered straight to her, a Harry Potter night bus knitting kit, because I can only knit badly. So I've given that as a job for her. She did the Hogwarts Express for me last year. So I've said I would like a night bus, and we're going to put stones in the bottom of that as well and weight that down for a doorstop. Because I kind of feel Mr. Gonk here is only really for Christmas. I mean, he's not, apart from the red, he's not a Christmas sort of theme, but I think he's a Christmas gonk. Oh, he's attacking me now. So yeah, so the kit I paid $21.99, and that was delivered to me from the show. So it came with all of the yarn, all of the stuffing. It also came with 2 plastic hooks. I think I showed you on a previous video. I think it was an 8mm and a 5mm hook, but I used my own because I thought the plastic, I'll probably break it or something. And obviously the pattern. So yeah, it came with everything. It was just I decided to add the weights and the stones in the bottom. And it came with plenty of stuffing, because I often find some kits I quite like to overstuff and make them quite firm, and I've still got some left. The yarn was very tight, if I'm honest. I only had, I mean, I did sort of undo the feet and lose a bit of white there, but I only had very small amounts left. So I'd say that's quite, I'm quite a tight crocheter, so you have to be mindful of that. But I think you can get these, I've definitely seen them on John Lewis, these kits, and I think they retail for about $25 on John Lewis. And I believe Amazon also has them for about £21. So I'll have a look and link them in under the video for you in case you fancy one, because you still got time before Christmas if it arrives, because as I say, because it's chunky, it works up super quick, super quick. So yeah, Christmas gnome gonk that sits in front of my door, Knitty Critters. So if you fancy that, I'll pop the links below. So thank you for watching. Hope you're all in the throes of festive crochet or making presents. If there's anything you'd like me to feature or show, let me know. But thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.